What is up, everyone? Hope you're enjoying the day today. Today is Tuesday. Got one watcher right now. That's in. Chat with me. You can definitely chat with me in the meantime. Um, there is a small delay when it comes to the live streams. So if I don't answer you right away, there is a small delay. What's up, Shawnee? Thanks for tuning in, brother. Appreciate it. We are we're live streaming. We're going to talk about a couple things as well as talk about some hashtag rap designs. I'm just finishing that part up right now. And then we'll get the chance to chat for a little bit. I am just waiting to finish up on one more little thing here. But hey, Ernie's in here. Hey, Jeff. Good show. I wish you success. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ernie. Thank you so much. You got it. Yeah. It's a little bit different than interacting a little bit on other platforms like Facebook Live or Instagram Live. I'm able to load this up direct and have some more content for later, which is great. Instagram only allows you to have it on for 24 hours and then that's it. Then I can't save it. I can't do anything with it. So, who listened into the last episode, yesterday's, that I launched with Raven Foster? What'd you guys think about it? Send me a little info on the chat room here. I'll be as interactive as I can. I also have to post something on Instagram. Make sure everybody is tuned in. So let me do a quick little video on Instagram. Make sure everybody tuned in here. We got 2 people in here. Let's do a quick little chat on, and we'll do a little video for Instagram. Let's see. Something here. Second. What's up, Instagram? I'm gonna redo that one. Not fresh. God. Video. Turn it. What's up, Instagram? Make sure you head over to our YouTube page, All Wrapped Up. We're going live right now. Got a few people in the chat room. We'll be talking about some great things and interacting with you. So make sure you tune in. You'll be able to call in to the show and talk a little bit. So tune in, youtube.com at All Wrapped Up. Check it out right now. We're live. So we'll put that post up and see who comes in. I saw it on Facebook on my feed. Yeah, Ernie, check it out. If you haven't checked out a lot of the episodes, they're available on my website at allwrappedup.com and as well as iTunes, YouTube. They're loaded onto YouTube as well as Stitcher, Google Play, and I'm waiting to get access to Spotify. So that should be within the next week. Nice. Yeah, I'm sending you a couple files as well for Scotty. So you'll be getting a few more files from me today. What have I been working on? Just mainly my full-time job, construction. That's my gig, full-time, and doing some artwork and stuff for a couple people on the side and doing some small installs. I just finished up It's a charging unit for cell phones. I just finished that up last week. It was for a boxing company, so we did some wrap installs for that and helped them out on that aspect. That was kind of cool. I like doing those quickie little jobs. Um, let's change this up here. I definitely want to talk about uh Ravens episode from Monday. Her episode was really cool. They're new to the industry. If you're not following them, check them out. Raven Foster at rap_pixie. And also the company is FSM_auto_restyling. Check them out if you haven't checked them out yet. So we're waiting for a few more people to get in here. Only got two in here, Ernie and Sean. I appreciate you guys' support. Look at the ticker. Damn. Yeah, doing it, man. This is my gig right here where I do the podcast. I'm hoping to move my stuff over to my living room, where I'll be doing the live podcast from my couch, sitting down, having a cup of coffee, and just relaxing. You know what I mean? Having it more of a intimate scene other than this. You know what I mean? So that will be on my next one, depending upon how this goes and how many people tune in and check it out and views later on, because obviously they'll be able to interact later on. So changing it up a little bit. So yeah. So we'll see what's up. We'll definitely see what's up. Yeah, I've got the ticker, I got the live chat on here, so everyone's able to check it out, and I can comment as we go. It's really cool. I'm self-taught, man. I do what I can, how I can. I watch a lot of videos on how to make things better and change things up a little bit. Podcasts are great. I love it. I'm not going to stop doing it. This is going to be converted into a podcast by the end of the night, and it'll be uploaded to listen later on. But the biggest thing for me is to have some type of content as well on YouTube. So having the videos, having the live chats, having the audio and the visual is a huge benefit for me. And hopefully within the next few weeks, I'll be able to share with everybody huge project I'm working on. Hopefully that will be coming within the next few weeks. So we'll see what's up with that. So Shawnee Boy is the only one in here. Let's see if we got any if we have any love on Insta for checking it out. Got a couple views checking it out. It's tough. I know it's tough because of the fact that I am on the East Coast and West Coast. There's a 3-hour difference, so technically it's like 3 o'clock there. So it's kind of hard for people to tune in with something like this. But I'm gonna try to run it. I'm gonna try to run it for an hour, man. See what's up. So looking forward to you coming down south, road tripping. Yeah, man. That would be that would be ultimate. I know we talked about that road trip to go see Dusty over at Rap Life. Go see Kevin at PG Nola, and see Joe in Texas over at Image Graphics. That would be an awesome little road trip to check out. So hopefully that might be coming soon. No guarantees though. I can't guarantee it. Cannot guarantee it. So basically on here I am trying to add some content. I mean, I want to get some feedback. I've got to add one more photo here. So I'm doing today's top 6 hashtag raps. So basically, before I load it in, basically what I'm doing is I'm taking 3 different hashtags, rap related, and I'm taking some of the top photos that are on there that I think are worthy to look at, talk about, and kind of help promote as well. Different different types of wraps. They're going to be commercial, they're going to be printed, they're going to be, as well as color change. So with that being said, let me just grab one more photo here that I had to email myself, and we'll talk a little bit about the companies as well. I want to shout them out because obviously it's their work. I want to advertise them and what they're doing, so I want to make sure they get um, the proper recognition for the um, for the job, for sure. So we'll give me 2 seconds. I'll load this up, and then we'll kind of just go from there. You know, Johnny Boy is still in here. We've got 2 people on the chat. I don't know if it's still Ernie. I don't like that it doesn't tell you who's on the chat, or well, maybe it does. Yeah, maybe not. That's okay. That's definitely all right. Let's see here. So I've got a couple cool wraps on here. Let me just load up one more, and then I'll share with you guys which ones I chose to talk about. I think you're gonna like them. They're kind of cool. Little bit of everything going on. Which is good for the industry. We definitely need variety and change. That's what makes everybody so different at the same time. So let's get this on here, and we'll talk a little bit about it. All right, so we've got them on here. Let's talk a little bit. So with this is today's top 6 hashtag wraps. So going from top left to right. So on the very top with the Ferrari, that was hashtag car wrap, which is probably one of the most common. One thing I didn't do was kind of see how many hashtags were put onto that, and I'll give you that right now, actually, because that's always good to have when you're tagging your photos. You want to tag the photos that are more recent, more active, people that are using that, because it's going to be beneficial as far as getting your photo to the top. You know what I mean? Whether it's recent or the top. So you got 348,000, close to 349,000 posts just underneath hashtag car wrap. So if you're not using that hashtag, please do, because that's quite a bit. A lot of people are using that. So with this Ferrari was a repost from the APA America. So it was wrapped by Wrapping Anama, and it's in satin candy red. It's an APA film color, and it's on Ferrari, California, which is sick. I love the older Californias as well, but this is a sick color. Satin candy red, super nice. I didn't have any time to pop them up a little bit to have them full screened, but I hope you're able to view it and check it out. So with that being said, we'll move on to the next one here, which is the BMW. I believe it's an M3. That in itself, I don't know what color. They kind of tagged every manufacturer in that color. So I'm not 100% sure. It looks like a chrome, but it's a super gloss, almost violet color. And that was wrapped by LI Vinyl, for another person. They were tagged in it as well. LI Vinyl with that BMW 3M wrap. So not bad. Definitely not bad. And then going down to the Porsche, that hashtag was vehicle wrap, which is another big one that I use. I use that one quite a bit when I'm tagging everyone in the wraps. I'll tell you how many people are on that one for vehicle wrap. That's 114,000 posts just on that one. So that panorama uh, is a 3M military green from Creative Wraps. They were doing like a photo shoot. I tried to get some more info on it, but they would look like they were doing a little photo shoot for the panorama, if I'm even pronouncing that right. I just know it's a 4-door. It's a sick car. So anybody that's listening, you know what's up. Um, super super sweet car, and I wanted to add some commercial, change it up a little bit. As far as the wraps go, it's not just all color change, it's commercial as well. You really can't pigeonhole yourself when it comes to that. I know a lot of commercial guys that do some vehicle wraps, and I know some commercial guys that only do commercial. Don't want to deal with the color change, the tediousness of taking parts off the vehicle, bumpers, and I've talked to numerous people about this, and it's come to the point where that's starting to become a standard where bumpers are taken off, all the mirrors, door handles, tail lights, headlights, everything, as much as you can strip off, in order to get the best install, which is great, great. But also too, I know Justin Pate says, he's a big believer on getting home on time. You know what I mean? Spending time with the family. If you can take that aspect away and be able to tuck everything, that's just as good. Which is, you can't go wrong with that. Why remove a bumper if you don't have to? Save the time, tuck it in, and call it a day. Looks good, So that was from Creative Wraps. So moving on to the commercial wrap over to the right, that is done from Flawless Wraps. It was a commercial wrap. Don't know what material they used. They also tagged a bunch of different manufacturers from the on the hashtag, so don't know which ones they were. So, but it was a cool wrap. I thought I liked it. I liked that the stripe, kind of meshed with the back, which is, usually not the hardest thing to do. But when you're an install, you need to make sure that both sides are equal in order to line up that back side, which in turn you got to register everything else, which, it's somewhat tedious, but it's a nice design, clean design. It's got some cool graphics in it, some effects. I liked it that it connected. You know what I mean? That's a hard thing to do with some people designing. Usually people shy away from that just because they don't want to, at the end, don't want to register all that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of planning prior to installing, so need to make sure you're good. Sounds like a Panera. Yeah, don't make me hungry. Every time I talk to you, we're always talking about something, Sean. Whether it's Texas Roadhouse or we always get into the topic of food. I don't know why. Oh shit. So, yeah, I really like that design. Clean, not too many effects, little drop shadow. It looked really, really nice. Like Dan Antonelli says, keep it simple. You don't have to add all the drop shadows, the bevels, everything. You don't need to add that. Sometimes keeping it simple, colors clean, visible. Sometimes a drop shadow makes it harder to read from a distance. So I thought that was really, really nice. So again, that was from Flawless Wraps with the hashtag vehicle wrap with the 114,000 posts. So we'll talk about social media too at some point. So moving on to the last two here, another commercial wrap from Guardian Wraps. It was it wasn't Guardian. It was the Insane Squirrel, which was kind of weird. I don't know if the Auto Styles install. It was on Instagram, so Auto Styles install were the ones who installed it, but they had a lot of pictures of the prints. So they do a lot of custom light fabrication and taillight and headlight stuff. So I don't know how much they dabbled in the wrap install, but they were definitely tagged in a lot of it, and they had a lot of photos of somewhat of the install. But that's a Galaxy wrap, which is pretty popular. It's been pretty popular for a little while. Install looked super clean. The print looked nice. Um, you can't get enough of it. It's really, really cool design. I love the Galaxy. I love the colors. So, um, it's not that bad. So, I thought that was cool on the 350Z, believe. That was a really good print. So, moving on to the Mercedes C450, not a C63. And it's funny, the person who actually owns the car, his name for Instagram is not C63, which you would assume it's a C63, but it's a C450, which is really nice. That was in, they said it was a satin Nero, which is like a dark gray satin color. I don't know if it was laminated satin or if they make it satin, but I think the Nero color is a um Nero color is an ivory color, I believe. Really, really nice color. So I don't know if they customized it and added the matte laminate to it, but it also has a chrome stripe kind of through the uh right side of the driver there, or left side of the driver, with a large stripe and a smaller stripe, which was kind of cool. I thought that was a little different. So got people blowing up my phone. Um so with that being said, those are the top 6 hashtag wraps for that I chose for today. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. You really don't give a shit about it. I thought it was kind of cool to um add something to the show a little bit, other than a live chat and obviously the call feature, to call in and talk for a little bit. So I thought that was kind of cool. If you want to see something else, tell me. If you want me to fucking scrap it, I'll scrap it. You tell me what you want to do. So, uh, so I can make this work. I think it's a great idea. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Canna Raps. Yeah, check out his episode. If you're not caught up, that was a great episode. I had some great laughs with you, brother. Uh, super humbled, nice guy. Check them out for sure. Um, what I can do is we can kind of maybe take a phone call. Why not? You know what I mean? So I have a number here. You guys can call in. We'll talk for a little bit. Whatever you guys want to talk about, hit me up. You want to call on the show, we'll talk for a little bit. 617-917-4303. We'll take a couple phone calls and talk for a little bit and get this party started. So we got three viewers for now. We'll take a call and talk for a little bit, talk about the show, what you don't like, what you do like. And if you do call, just make sure you have your volume down on the computer if you're watching on the computer. So that way we don't get any interference or echoing. But call me, 617-917-4303. Check that out. Call in. We'll talk for a little bit. Talk about some projects you're doing. Let me know if I sound like shit on here. Because obviously this is going to be my test for right now. Anything that I can do to help benefit this the show, definitely let me know. If I sound like shit or whatever. My phone is blowing up right now. Text messages. Crazy. So we can take a couple calls. I know who's gonna call first. Maybe Sean. I don't know which calls me. Talks. So sounds great. Crystal clear. Good. Nice. That was one of my biggest features, and last minute I got um my webcam working last minute, like literally last minute. Um so hopefully the uh photo is or the video is nice and clear. I'll try to work on some settings as well. I really didn't have time to mess with that. I literally turned it on and just left it alone. Uh so that was that was kind of last minute. So hopefully that's working. What type of platform are you guys watching this on? Are you guys watching it on your cell phone? You guys watching it on um a monitor at work, on the computer? Let me know what you guys are what platforms you guys are using, and let me know if there's any, huge buffering or everything's coming in clear and there's no issues. I can keep these settings and kind of work off of this as a base, and kind of, you know, add to this as much as I can. Um, I do want to make this somewhat of a show. You know what I mean? Eventually, hopefully, down the line, I can get my own podcast uh, studio and have people come in and talk, shoot the shit, and video it and use it as an audio. You know what I mean? Big inspiration for me. Not me, bro. Yeah. Um, Big inspiration for me would be, the Rogan, Joe Rogan, man. It's I just constantly, innovation for him, man. It just I want to take that and put it into the rap industry and what I'm doing, and take the video, turn it into audio, and have everyone listen as well as watch in. I mean, I'm a big YouTube fan too, man. If it wasn't for YouTube, which I was searching for, I'm searching for a new mic. Um, Currently, I think I've picked one, narrowed it down to a Shure SM7B. Um, and that's gonna be my new mic soon. Um, Cell phone. Call me. Call me, Sean. Make sure that number works. Might have given you the wrong number, but um, but yeah, call the number, Sean. Make sure everything's all dandy. I did a test earlier. Everything seemed like it was working really well. So call it in. Let's talk for a little bit. But going back to my mic, I'm gonna be updating my mic really soon to a Shure SM7B, and check it out. It is a cell phone. Yep, yep. So I use that the same as my recordings when I do my recordings for my episodes. It is a cell phone number. Will come direct, and we'll be able to patch you into the live chat, as well as I am also recording the audio as well. So that will be on there separately. So basically, when you call in, it's gonna ask you for your name. Say your name. It will ring on my end. I'll accept it. It will tell me who it is calling, and I'll be able to introduce you, and kind of go from there. So check it out. But yeah, I am upgrading my mic soon. I got the webcam. I've got to do some a little bit of tweaking as far as editing that and making sure the color and everything's okay. Um, and try to be a little bit more mobile, so I can set this up in my living room, sit on my couch, have my mic stand and everything kind of laid back, and talk to you guys for a little bit and create a little bit of a show around this whole YouTube broadcasting. And I want to make like little stuff like I did for today's top 6 hashtags. I want to make like little things like that where it's more interactive, and also helping out those people that are rapping these cars that may not get seen. If nobody checks out the hashtags, that's a huge thing for me. I'm always checking out hashtags, seeing how many people are actually using that hashtag, looking through them, commenting on those photos, giving a little bit of love to everyone. And that creates buzz, that creates awareness, that creates relationships. I mean, I've gotten follows back because of it, and people listening to the show. for the podcast and commenting on, so happy I found you. It's such great information. So, it just building a little network. Use those hashtags. So, no one has called in yet. Sean, what's up? You slacking, slacking. Call me up. You always want to talk. You busy? Oh, you might be at work. Hold on.
Call from
Sean.
Oh,
to accept, press 1.
we
To
got
send a voicemail,
Sean.
press 2.
All right, we got Sean calling in finally. What's
I
going
was hoping it wouldn't tell you who called.
Oh, yeah, it's going to tell. But you could have tricked me and said something else when it asked you for your name.
Yeah.
See, you slacked on it. You slacked on it.
Yeah. I should have told you it was Kevin and got you really excited.
Oh, man, you would have had me on the floor having Kevin call me right off the bat. Damn.
Right?
Damn, man.
Instant regret. Instant regret.
So what is going on with you, bro?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Working on getting this Tacoma out the door. Ended up rewrapping it a new color, and material was on back order for about 3 weeks, and nobody even knew about it. So
how was that going?
Got in and working on. Dude, the Quicksilver is the absolute easiest film I've ever worked with.
Yeah. Tell me about it. It's a little thinner, right?
Yeah. It's extremely thin.
Yeah, it gets in nice. You posted a picture of the Tacoma embossed tailgate, and it looked fresh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an awesome color. It's got a little bit of a bluish tint.
Yeah.
When it's indoors, but man, when you get it outside, it's really silver. But no, dude, it's extremely thin. I was bringing it around a corner, and the corner just went straight through it. I didn't even
not too much heat.
Think about it, and it just, yeah, no, not at all. I don't even think I brought the torch out because it doesn't need it.
Mm-hmm. In that instance, you might want to use a heat gun on that one because of it being so thin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, down here, I mean, it's starting to warm up down here.
Yeah.
So even inside, I mean, I don't really need any heat because it's already so damn humid.
Humid, yeah. The humidity will get in there. Forget about it. What was the weather like down there today?
Mm-hmm. Today it's pretty hot. I think it's like closer to the 80s today. Yeah, it's 85 right now.
Wow, we got up to 75 today. It was really, really nice out today. Finally.
Yeah, it was in the 60s. It was in the 60s over the weekend, and then I don't know what happened. Yesterday was pretty nice, and then today it was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It just came out of nowhere.
That's all right. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's how it is down here. It'll probably rain tomorrow and then snow on Thursday.
No. If anybody's getting snow, it's gonna be me. So.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you inside wearing a hoodie?
Oh. You talking about me?
Yeah.
Wearing a hoodie, dude. I'm representing, bro. I got my all wrapped up hoodie, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need to grab one of them hats, dude.
Yeah. Shout out to DJI for sending me this hat. DJI Creative in New Jersey, I believe. Shout out to them. Appreciate it. This came out of the blue. Showed up at home and it was like at my doorstep. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not getting any packages today. And lo and behold, all wrapped up podcast hat. Great hat, man. Unfortunately, I already had my shirts and my hats kind of already getting processed. I got my shirts first, obviously.
Yeah.
So my hats are being finished up now. I've got a little bit of a different baseball hat. It's a 7-panel hat, so it's a flat front, and then it wraps around the back. It's got a leather strap in the back, so it's universal as far as head size. And it's gonna be stitched right to the front. It's gonna look like a patch, and it's only gonna be the logo,
yeah.
no words. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah, I'm
super
stoked.
nice.
I can't wait for my shirt. Can't wait for my shirt.
You should be getting it soon. Ernie just got his yesterday. And Dusty got his last night as well. They both posted a photograph yesterday and today for getting it. So you should be getting yours pretty soon as well.
Hopefully, I'm gonna check tonight, and if it's not here, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've been waiting for it. I finally got my books from Duver. I still got to send yours out because he did the 2 copies.
Right. And that was what book was that again? Remember the cover?
How to Make Shit Happen. That was an awesome little giveaway he had. I haven't started reading it yet, but probably gonna start reading it this week once things start to slow down a little bit. But that was really awesome of him to do that.
Yeah, that was a great giveaway. He bought a ton of those books to bought one and then you get a second one free to give away to a friend or whatnot. So that was super cool. I appreciate.
Yeah, I think he got like almost 30 of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah.
Well, thanks for sending that out to me. You know.
Oh yeah, dude.
Appreciate that. It's
yeah,
good
you're
read.
gonna have to let me know when you get it.
Yeah. Did you already send it out?
Not yet. I'm gonna send it out this week. Just haven't had time yet.
Okay. All
Because
right.
we I've been rapping, and then I was at home all day yesterday because yesterday was when it started to get hot down here and our AC went out. So I had to sit there and wait for somebody to come. Yeah, that sucked. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, that sucks.
But
good, dude. Good. So when are you gonna finish up this Tacoma? When you plan on being done with this thing?
it needs a lift for it, so it's got to go to a shop at the end of the week. So the old lift can be taken off. And then I'm working on getting a SEMA build in. I'm already getting some guys asking about SEMA, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay. I see what you're working with now. Getting all big and shit.
Yeah, they haven't. Man, that's what makes me nervous is those SEMA builds, because that's like everything's got to be A1.
Flawless.
Oh yeah. So, but we're not sure what he wants to do yet. But we'll see what happens. I was supposed to get another SEMA build actually this last month, but it ended up going to somebody else. So that was kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Hey, can't win them all. So.
No.
Oh shit.
No, unfortunately, but there's always more.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about it. The next one will come. You ain't gotta stress about it, How are you how are you watching the live broadcast? Are you watching it on your phone or do you watch it on the computer?
I'm on my phone.
Nice. How's everything working as far as like is it buffering or anything like that? I always want to get a little feedback. I was very scared about starting this due to making sure the Wi-Fi is like on point, making sure I'm not buffering like crazy.
Right.
But then it just shies people away. They're like, "Oh, damn, I can't finish a sentence without the goddamn thing creeping up on you."
Right. No, I mean it seems to be working pretty good so far. There is, I mean, I don't know how it is for everybody else. For me, there's like a little bit of like a buffer every so often, but it could just be because like my connection's bad.
Oh, right.
But other than that, everything's good. I mean, there is that delay between the chat and like when you see it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, whenever you change the picture on the live feed, I mean, it seems to update pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, and how about like the audio with kind of the video? It isn't like I'm like talking and then all of a sudden the video changes and I'm like it looks like I'm mouthing something else.
Well, actually, you can't even tell because you got the mic in front of your mouth. So
Oh,
even if the audio and the video don't match up, you can't even tell.
that's so funny. Yeah, well, you're gonna tell when I get my new mic because it literally takes the windscreen that I have in front of my mic. What it does is it decreases the amount of plosives that I say, like a lot of P's, S's, and like K's, like those hard
Right.
letters. It kind of muffles them down a little bit so they're not really a harsh sound when you're listening. So the windscreen is good, but my new mic, it's gonna be an internal windscreen, so it's Joe Rogan's mic. It's the same mic that he uses. So it's gonna be
Oh, okay.
by itself, so I'll be able to move it around, and it's not gonna be kind of in the way of everything. I know, kind of see it down at the bottom of the screen, but I mean, this mic has worked great. This is the mic I started with. I've updated my equipment since then. I've made this mic 110% better than it was when I first started. Love this mic to death, man. I'll never get rid of it, but my next one's gonna be really, really good. It will take that away. So, um, we'll see what's up. We got
Yeah, man, you're starting to make moves. I'm excited for you.
My connection was good. I was listening and driving, so I'm not sure about the video, but audio sounds solid. All right, good. Yeah. I mean, audio is always a big thing for me due to it being an audio podcast as well. This will be converted into a episode, the live episode like I did with a lot of the Instagram ones. Um, but I also wanted to make sure I used YouTube. I want to use YouTube, maybe not so much for the DIY stuff, you know what I mean? But having like a little show like this, I think will benefit. I can do a lot of different things. I taught literally, so back to me using and getting into this. So I was looking at different microphones, I was looking at different equipment. It's what I do at night. I try to see what I can do um to help benefit, my end users, which are all my listeners, subscribers, on what I can do to help them, increase better volume, better microphones, better equipment. So I'm always looking at stuff like that on YouTube, and I don't know what it was. I came across this like broadcasting thing, like make your YouTube stream live streams look pro, and I'm like, "Oh, what's this?" So I, fell into a fucking rabbit hole fucking 2 hours later. I'm you know what I mean? Like it's fucking crazy. Like YouTube, I don't know about you, but when I start looking through shit, I'm like, next thing you know, 2 hours go by. I'm like, "What the fuck did I do in my life?" Like I've been watching YouTube videos for 2 hours, really? And
Yeah, and then you somehow fall into like that weird part of YouTube
yeah,
where you're
you
just
start
watching
watching.
something that has
Yeah.
nothing to do with what you initially even started looking for.
Right? It's fucking crazy, but this benefited me hardcore because I literally it was like 11 o'clock at night and I came across this broadcasting situation. It's a free download. You can make your live streams look pro. And I'm start looking through like different DIY stuff and I'm like, damn, I could probably do a lot of this stuff. So next day, I didn't even sleep on it. Next day, downloaded it. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Watch a couple more videos, more directed towards what I thought I would want to do. And lo and behold, there's videos on how to make things work. So I was like, oh, okay. Make a couple
Yeah.
PNGs and you can make the background look weird. If I wanted to, I could do a green screen and do any background I want, which is like incredible.
Right.
Like, why not? You know what I mean? So, I did some graphics, some small things. I created that small video on Sunday to put up, and now here we are. I'll go through my ups and downs with it. You know what I mean? As far as how it works, and I'll add more stuff to it. I'll be able to add links where you can click on the video to subscribe and kind of do gifts and stuff like that. I'll get there, but I think keeping it simple now and having this, I think this right here, right now, the interaction with the chat, the interaction with someone calling in that, may not be on the show right now or may not, or our listeners want to just call in and talk for a few. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a
Yeah,
great
yeah, definitely, man.
opportunity.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, man, I mean, you got so much going on, and um, I'm really excited for what's to come because you're just there's so many different things you got going on, and everything that you're doing is improving the show altogether. So it's really cool. I mean, I think that I'm excited for what you're going to start pushing out towards the end of the year, especially.
Yeah, got some big plans.
But,
Big
oh
plans.
yeah,
I
oh
can't
yeah.
wait.
No, I
A few
know,
more
I
weeks.
know. I'm stoked, man. I'm really excited.
This is
But
definitely
yeah, man.
push the envelope right here. This.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But hey, look, man, I gotta get going, but I'm gonna continue to watch and listen. I got my headphones in, so I'm gonna be hanging around.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate your support and yeah, man.
Definitely, man.
Thanks, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
All right, buddy.
All right, so that was Sean from VantageWorks. Make sure you go and check him out on Instagram, VantageWorks, Vantage Vinyl Works. Check him out, Sean Martinez. Got a great episode too. A few episodes back. You can check him out on that. Talk about some great stuff, and he's making moves right now too. Trying to get certified. Hopefully this year. I know he had fractured his collarbone, I believe it was, in a biking accident. So I know he's still recovering from that and still rapping and getting shit done. So we are creeping on to, I believe, 50 minutes. So we've had a consistent amount of watchers in here, and I appreciate your support. Thank you, everybody that wrote in. Ernie, Sean, Micah, who else am I missing? John, Hannah Raps. So I appreciate it. Thank you for the feedback. It's definitely nice to know that the audio is coming in clear. The video is nice. These are all quick little things that I've just kind of changed up. Like I said, I got my my webcam last minute. I didn't think I was gonna have time to set it up, and I'm glad I did. Just because visually I want it to be nice as well as the audio. So at the end of the day, this is what I kind of want to do, and I'm hoping that later on, people watching this from the West Coast as well, tune in, maybe watch the video if they can, or even just listen to it on the on iTunes later on. I'll be uploading the episode later on tonight, just the audio, just like any other episode, and people can listen to what happened today. So I'm hoping to do more of this in the future. I don't know if I'll do one a week or one a month. Leave your comments, tell me what you think. If you're subscribed to YouTube, leave comments on the bottom. Let me know if you think this is a good idea. Let me know if this is shit. Stick to the podcast, the audio. I don't want to see a face type of thing. But I thought because Instagram was such a great platform to do an audio and visual platform from that, I thought it was kind of cool. A lot of people hit me up on DMs telling me they liked, seeing me behind the mic a little bit, trying to interact, and I thought that this was a better platform for that. Just due to me being able to save this, that was the biggest thing. Instagram doesn't allow you to save the live streams that you do, so having this platform, having it saved, another piece of content, another video, another audio to listen to is really huge. So I appreciate everybody who has listened in, watched everything, feedback. Let me know if maybe you want to see something different. You want to see more content. Having the live chat's really good. Having the call in feature is really good. I'd love to get more people linked in, calling me and calling into the show and talk about different topics. Um, get their feedback. Everyone's got something different to say. Everyone's got a different way of doing things. So having that feature is really really big for me. And interacting with people more often than not. I can only do so much on social media. To have this live feature here just kind of breaks things up. So, um, like I said before, we had the top 6 hashtag raps that I chose from today. We did the top row, which was hashtag car raps, had over 300,000 posts, as well as. Oh, wait a minute. We got Chuck calling in. Hold on.
Call from.
Chuck.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Mr. Chucky Cordy. What's going on, brother?
Are you still live?
I am still live. You are on here live. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going strong. Going 53 minutes strong. Starting to get a couple people in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I've had it on in the background, so listening
in. The audio's nice.
Doing some work and listening in on what's going on, and yeah, thought I'd give you a shout.